Hey folks, been a while since I posted anything about my polyphonic synth project. I kind of stalled out on it last year when I moved here to this building, and just thought I'd bring everybody up to date on what I did with it. The whole thing got stalled out and moved here into this building down the street from the house, and I moved all the music studio stuff over here, so now I've got my own dedicated electronics lab, which is kind of fun. Anyway, before, when I was doing the polyphonic synth thing, there was a separate oscillator board, which was one of these, and then you had a divider board, and then you had a mixing board, and you had a keying board, and the wiring was terrible, and it was very practical. So now I have redone this whole thing. So now we have a voice board, which combines 12 oscillators, still based on the 40106, right, with the dividers. So this board by itself puts out 61 notes. And I'm going to have to redo it eventually because all the trim pots for tuning are facing up, and it would be nice to have them edgewise, you know, but that's neither here nor there. It works very well. And then you have a keying board, which is empty here, but it has a whole row of 406.6s, and the architecture has been changed so that the way the signals are switched on and off within the chip are different, and it ends up with a much better signal to noise ratio on this. So the beehive problem is greatly reduced. So basically I've got one of the voice boards and one of the keying boards set up here, and it's hooked up so it can both be played from a MIDI player and from this keyboard. And so the iPad over here, you can see that, is going through a MIDI interface, and it's junctioned into the same place. And since I'm an organ guy, junctioning stuff in so it all plays from a common place, 61 notes at a time, no big deal. So I'm used to that. And so now the next thing is to come up with a vibrato auto mixing board, power supply, all this kind of thing. And I've breadboarded it out, and it sounds really good. I just need to make a PCB. So we can take this, and there's a simple tone control, just like on a guitar or something. It just introduces a cap. I don't know how well you can see the oscilloscope back there, but makes it nice and soft. Anything from a straight up square wave. Oops. What am I looking for? There we go. Watch it round into almost a perfect triangle, or anything in between. And we also have a vibrato, which is what I was messing with there. With adjustable speed, of course. And depth. So, since I never play very well on these demonstrations, I'm going to leave it to, I think it's Max Marath, on a MIDI file over here on the iPad. I'm just going to let it run. I'm going to zoom in the camera on the oscilloscope and the iPad so you have something to see. But I usually adjust it for these piano transcriptions. I leave the vibrato on somewhat and tone down the square wave, and it just seems to sound a little better that way. It doesn't sound quite so mechanical. So I'm going to hit play and then let it run for a couple of minutes. And Hope you like it. These piano roll MIDI things are nice because they take advantage of almost the full width of the keyboard. And since you got 61 notes divided out so well, you know, all in tune and octaves and stuff, it's nice to kind of hear it that way. So here you go. Far better than anything I could have played. So Thanksgiving is in 2 days. It's the year 2020. We're in the middle of this COVID thing, and I hope all my friends in the Synth DIY group on Facebook and otherwise are being able to sit down and have some fun at home, design some stuff, play some stuff, and keep your spirits up while we have to stay in, etc. So next time when I have updates on this, I'll post it from St. Albans. We'll see you.